Good afternoon. How are you doing today? I got a few things in this video. You might have seen some things in the title already, but I'll get to the point. If you're going to do some vlogging, right, this is one thing I've noticed. It's not just one channel I'm watching lately. It's quite a few of the startup channels, like this one. It's camera placement. You need a wide lens right here. And what I've noticed is a lot of people they have maybe like their phone or their GoPro or whatever, and what they're doing is they're holding it down low, like right here. And you get to look up everybody's nose as you're talking, and you're looking down at the camera. Just simply lift it up, get a selfie stick if you need to. That's something you should be doing, right up here. Nobody wants to look up your nose. Well, some people do. There are some weirdos in this world that want to look up your nose, but simply holding it up, getting a little stick underneath if you don't want to hold your hand up for that long. That's my first tip. Second tip, now I don't know why I'm giving tips, but I'm going to. I'm going to whether you like it or not. It's about being like shy in public. Someone noticed that everywhere you go there's a person. Guess what? I live in Taipei. Literally, there's a person. Like this is the middle of the afternoon, and you're gonna see soon, there's gonna be hundreds of people. You gotta get over that if you're gonna do live vlogging. You're just gonna run into people. Or go in a park or something. Obviously, there are solutions. I'm running through this quick. There's a few other things I think that I've noticed. You can argue with me or you can add to it or whatever, give suggestions. These are just my suggestions. Another thing is scripted videos. Now for walking and talking, yeah, you can get some points and write them down, but I literally don't have any. Now I'm not saying what I'm doing is right, but if it feels like you're reading, like another guy was describing a carnivore diet, whatever the hell that is. I guess it's just eating meat, right? Or you're a tiger or something. And he just simply really felt like he was reading. And it was good, he had the points out, but you could watch his eyes on the screen and it just didn't feel authentic. We don't need someone to read to you. You're not in kindergarten. But yeah, like I'm getting over it here. I mean, everybody's looking at me. Hey, how you doing? Old vegetable market. Just put it out of your head. Like some people might look at you funny, but usually they're just more interested in what you're doing. That sort of thing. Unless you have some huge sort of vlogging rig, then you're just going to draw attention. There's another thing I noticed too. What was it? It's coming to me. Sorry. Maybe I should just not heed my own advice. What was the last thing? Oh, audio. That's what it was. Now, you got to make sure. Do I need a bra? I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Get a bro. It's called bro. Man's bra. Not yet. Oh, get some chickens. I got chicken and a bra. My two purchases for the day. But you need good audio. Now, this camera I have, I know has pretty good audio. Or if I'm going with other cameras, I'll have like an external mic. You need to get your voice sounding good. Now, like if you're just going from your GoPro, you might get lucky, but typically the audio is pretty tinny, that sort of thing. But this happens to have pretty good audio on it. So pay attention to that. And a few tips you can do to the audio and post-processing. If you're a musician, I know one of the guys I watch, he plays music, so he should know something about audio manipulation. But a little trick I've learned is that no matter what audio I get from whatever source, what I'll do is simply put a quick compression on it. Compression, what is that? Play around with it. Some people overdo it. It sounds like junk. Just subtle. So compression will keep the spikes out of there, so it won't clip the mic, or it'll keep the sound more in this sort of narrow category if you do it properly. If you're going to use the cell phone, use the back cameras. You can't see yourself, but maybe that's a good thing. Because a lot of times when people use their phones with their screen, their front selfie cameras, they're looking at themselves and their eyes aren't necessarily looking at the lens. So find out which lens it is in the back, and when you make eye contact, simply look at that lens. It looks more personable. That's my little rant. What I've learned, maybe I haven't learned, maybe, yeah, it's each their own. You gotta find out what works for you, but a simple, if you get anything out of this, raise up. Now, if I was to do a whole YouTube video like this, which I see a lot of people doing, just that simple, hey, there you go. Looks a little better, right? I think so. And make sure you got that good audio. Some people argue that audio is more important than video. I think they're about equal. But you can easily fix both. Just pay attention to it. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go grab a coffee. And I'm gonna drink it. Yeah. Hope I helped, and if there's any other suggestions, just put them down below. Let's work this out. Sorta, whatever. Bye.